Shall we?
Sure.
Yep.
Yep, I will go
Be right
get
back.
myself something to drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
That second potion I chugged brought me to exactly max.
Let's go. Want to know the fun thing? Throughout the week, I was like, oh yeah, so she'll try to have him burn his action surge, and then I'll use the stone, and I'll totally remember it. I was thinking about that all fucking week. Then it actually happens. I'm like, ah, yes, this rock. That makes you not take any of the damage he just threw at you. Be a shame if you forgot it. Anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, at least you didn't give him a weapon.
How so? Oh yeah, you. Yeah. I mean, it was a kind gesture. Downside, your organs are now external.
I think it was the right choice still.
Narratively, yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna go get food and coffee before caffeine wears off.
I think whoever's or elsing him might have something to say to him later, though. We'll see.
I'm so sad there's no update on whether or not I get a cat.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. You were expecting a phone call.
Yeah, I've been expecting a phone call since Monday. I haven't heard anything.
Why don't you call them?
I just did. There's no update. The girl who answered doesn't know anything.
Oh, okay. Welcome back, Kirsty.
Yes, welcome back.
Hello, I am welcomed.
Good.
Excellent.
Just as planned.
Yes,
Welcome, but
yes.
not excused.
God damn it!
Not today.
I just want to excuse myself. I'm so sorry.
Back.
I am back.
Welcome back. Welcome.
Welcome back.
Alrighty. Combat done. Wasn't that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, that second healing potion
Better than
I chugged
expected.
brought me to exactly max, and it was just very satisfying when the numbers was like exact. No overhealing, nothing.
I wouldn't mind a little healing myself, actually, but that's fine.
But man, this guy's scary.
I know.
He's about as tough as a guy like him can get before I bust out legendary actions.
Yeah. I mean, he could drop any one of us from full to zero in a turn with the right rolls.
Yeah. What about debuffs and cycling people?
Yeah.
Which you guys did a fine enough job on.
Yeah.
Yeah, the visions thing was pretty cool. I like that. Also,
Yeah.
I forgot how much Transistor's soundtrack absolutely slaps as well, so that was quite cool.
It's
A
fucking
lot of
great,
those-
baby.
Yeah, a lot of
Mhm,
roguelikes have very good soundtracks.
Those Supergiant.
Yeah.
Supergiant games nail it. Even though I'm not as big a fan of Hades as the rest of their games, it still has a great soundtrack, and I can't deny that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
like to
have
play
the other
Transistor
two
again.
games. I don't have Hades, but I have the other two.
Pyre is the best one in my
Bastion.
opinion. Pyre's the best one.
really like the art on that one, but I'm not a
The gameplay on Pyre's a bit weird, I'll give it that. The gameplay's a bit
I'm
weird.
not good at planning strategic things, so when I got both games, it was mostly just for the art and the fact that it was supposedly really well done. I'm not good at them, and I've not gotten any kind so far, but...
Oh yeah. I absolutely suck at Transistor.
Yeah, Pi is the only one I haven't played yet.
The game, the sports ballisms of it is a bit weird, if I'm being honest. Like, the gameplay's so from out of fucking nowhere, and then there's sort of a visual novel aspect of it talking of everyone. But
I didn't get past the tutorial because I did not understand it. Usually it takes me 2 or 3 times playing a tutorial over with that kind of thing, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
no,
the
Transistor's
game I've
good
got
investments.
the game I've got the most hours on Steam, I still don't get everything in it.
I do, but only because it's Stardew Valley. I have almost... What was it? I think I almost have 300 hours in Stardew Valley.
300?
I think so.
Small.
You do
I
not.
know.
Okay,
Multi-numbers.
okay, only 300 hours. Try 2,000.
All right, damn.
I'm not at 2000, thank God.
not like I was doing it during school when I should not have been.
Heck.
Yeah, true.
Are we all back?
I think so.
Hopefully.
I don't know if Dorky's back. She muted.
No, she's still muted.
Yeah.
So she was making food, right?
Yeah.
Yes. She left before the break.
Yeah. How dare she?
Let's tell her that we all died.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which
we
I-
can do that,
Only
yeah.
Deep died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Deep-
That'll really sell it. That you guys died.
Oh my god.
Deep
Yeah.
and somehow one of the dogs.
Yeah, that's kebab.
Per kebab. Per kebab.
Putting the rest in peace and Ripper.
Hey, maybe I want to care about Lambert's armor after all. Maybe he'll just go back to being a war cleric, and then like he can put on the heavy armor again.
Yeah, I played 257.9 hours of Stardew Valley.
Well,
I played
even-
69 hours
not
of
even
Slime
300.
Rancher, so I'm not allowed to play it anymore. I
Nice.
played 69 hours.
just get another account and play it on that one. Duh.
I will.
Easy.
But then when you get to 69 on the second account, you have to start over again.
Yeah, it's a.
Well, yeah, it's an infinite loop.
Yeah.
Duh.
You have to be ready
be
for that
fair-
when you.
You can play more Slime Rancher. You just have to commit to another 351 more hours.
There's
Alright.
Slime Rancher 2.
I can do
There's
that.
Slime Rancher 2.
And then once you pass that,
There
you
is?
hit
When's it
69.
coming out yet?
I don't know. I know it's on its way.
Quote
It's
unquote.
in video game limbo. As
So
much
is
as
Silk
it would
Song 2, but that hasn't come out yet.
be. That doesn't count as a game yet.
Or not Silk Song 2, Silk Song.
Slime Rancher 2, planned release date 2022. So this year,
So
at
many
some point.
twos. This is the year of sequels.
Meanwhile, me waiting for Dark Tide still. Elden Ring comes out next week though. That's pretty cool.
What does?
Elden Ring comes out next Friday.
Oh, yes.
I think it's Friday. It might be
Play
Thursday.
that. I had enough trouble with Bloodborne, and that's one I have an interest in the story for.
They say Elden Ring is like easier to get into.
Yeah, but they said Bloodborne was easier. Straight up
Bloodborne
lie.
is- I don't. That's a lie. I don't think Bloodborne's easier to get into. I think it's more fun, in my opinion, though. Bloodborne as a gameplay loop just has more aggressive mindset. That's why you don't have a shield and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Versus Dark
I
Souls,
do
where you
love
can cower.
the style, though.
No, so
It's
do
just-
I.
Yeah.
Bloodborne. Shifts keys. Okay, I will give Dorky. What time is it now? I'll give it till turn of the hour.
Minutes.
Yeah, a couple minutes. And she's not back by then we just keep going.
Yeah, she's dead.
Yeah,
If you had
It's
rolled
fine, we don't have to
forward,
worry.
I was going to give you my inspiration.
Eh?
For who?
No, if Garth at that moment, if he rolled poorly, I was going to give him my inspiration. That's
I
what the
had
novel.
my own. You would have been fine.
But what if?
Still wanna give it.
But
Yeah.
what if you have advantage? You still miss.
Literally
You're missing the
advantage
point,
and +5.
Now that plus the weapon, +7, +12. I literally need to roll like above a 7 at that point.
You have to roll 20.
Me
What
by
if it's
accident.
so fucking hilarious if he failed that Constitution save and then he got stunned?
He's just gonna stay.
I was just waiting for it to happen. I'm like, he's gonna roll shit and he's gonna get stunned, and then you guys got a free turn on him, and then it never happened. And he rolled like 2 nat 20s,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
I'm just like Jim from The Office face.
Yeah,
I'm like,
no,
Look at the rules, I guess.
Oh,
It's like, It's like, awkward. So Jar, you do still have the Bardic Inspiration, just so you know.
I still have what?
The
Bardic.
Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, yes. The D6.
The next 10 minutes. Or I guess.
It's like 9 minutes and 30 seconds or whatever.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna be too pedantic about that.
Oh my god, that cat.
Yeah, that's a fucking happy ass cat.
The most chillaxed.
I know.
I always haven't seen
Getting
her.
the best scratches.
No, it's getting
Is
scratches.
that Silas right now?
No.
Good job, Silas. Good job.
You did so well.
Now it is. Now it is.
Yeah.
Once before.
Sadly, Silas is on a dog, so you can't scratch right behind the ears to get the foot moving.
I don't know. Silas likes being pet, so.
Yeah. Good bit of scratches right behind the ear.
Oh, yeah.
One of the cats
Is into petting.
that I.
Got it.
What'd you just say to me? did
Silas
not
is
hear
into
what-
petting.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
It's the top of the hour. Let us get back into it.
Yes.
So, as Legata Suyad is facing a Dragon's Rage glowing manifest and then getting subsequently bashed and pummeled from behind, the beauty of positioning and tactics. Fuck fighting fair, fight to win. You guys lay into him and send him into the realm of unconsciousness. Silas, you reach over to Redain, cast Cure Wounds on him, and Redain, you're brought back into the world of consciousness yourself, and immediately the first thing you do, kudos to you, is look over to the unconscious Ligaratus and use Healing Word on him. And he is also subsequently brought back into the world of consciousness, and he shoots up like... He looks around.
I offer him a hand as if to help him up if he wants one.
He slaps it away.
Fair enough.
He just uses the spear lent to him to stand himself back up. And then he goes over to you, Redain, who you're in the midst of getting back up yourself, and he just stabs the spear end for you. He just stabbed into the ground. He walks a little bit away, takes a deep breath, and steels himself. It almost looks like he's about to get ready to continue fighting, weirdly enough.
No, he's gonna cry.
No, he gets 16 HP back though.
He's gonna commit Sudoku.
What is known as his second win. Ooh, two a strike. Damn, this guy was built different.
That's a
No, that's how
roll.
fighters are now. Remember? I changed them.
Well,
They
no,
get more short.
I just underestimated like what level of fighter he was.
He has a D10 maneuver dice. I think I should tell you all you need to know.
Yeah, you know he's 10 plus. Ligaratus.
He turns, looks over his shoulder at you. My glaive.
I would.
Fetches it from Lambert. Starts walking over with it.
Lambert, like, sort of holds on to it. Like, he hands it over to you, and as you pull it to take it, like, there's a bit of resistance, but eventually Lambert, almost like catching himself doing it, lets go suddenly. Then you bring it back over to...
I'll stand next to Sajara and Redain in case one of them want to officially hand it over.
I feel like Redain should do.
I'll hand it back to him, and I'll do so up and down, so it's not at a distance.
I see. He just takes it, feels it, squeezes his grip on it, reaffirming that it is indeed not on fire or hot. Magic tricks. Ugh. He puts it away. He looks like a Sai, who's basically sort of been your guys' moderator or administrator or arbitrator, aider, Darth Vader in this endeavor. What's up?
Has she just been shoutcasting over here?
No, not at all. By all accounts, this entire field has been deathly silent.
Besides, ow, my legs.
Aside from you guys hearing humming. Every now and again.
We'll just not.
He looks over at Kasai. He looks back to you guys. You speak Nevrus, yes?
I do.
You win this time. This time. The last time. Come. Let us go. Our
We
time
got-
is done. Mm,
Your men are wounded.
they're fine.
You're wounded.
I'll be fine.
There's no need to go anywhere tonight. Tomorrow can suffice.
He shakes his head. No. He points up at the daylight spot, which is still going. We're not the only things out there that can see that.
Which is exactly why it's better to be in numbers.
It is better to not be caught at all.
What are the thoughts going through his head?
Surface level, he's annoyed. He's saddened. The whispers that were there are no longer there.
What about the tribe?
They're waiting what his commands are.
Could I pick up if they're hesitant to leave or not?
Not at all. They are not hesitant.
Zealots.
They're not zealots, it's just logic. They know the darkness, they know the woods, they know this terrain. Putting themselves in a kill box, which is brightly lit and has provincial flags on the front? No, that's not the way they operate. They're Nevros. They're not provincials. They're not Hilllanders. They'd rather be fast than durable. It's who they are. They're a nomadic people.
And what will you do now that you can no longer hear it?
We die. Slowly. Maybe not physically, but our way of life. He looks over at the Alas' body, which is just right there on the back of the stage. Our way of life dies with him.
Then choose a better way.
Is this where provincials offer me recruiting?
Why not? You're a capable man, your tribe is strong.
So I should just bend knee, then? No.
No.
Just because you don't get the path you want doesn't mean you get the path you don't need.
And what do you, any of you, know about what needs to be done? You can beat me in fight. True. I respect that. But what do you know of living up here? Of the dangers?
Living here, I know nothing. I come from a sea of sand, a place so arid and hot that the air burns on your skin, where every moment under the naked sky is a fight for survival you cannot win. A place where the sun burns so hot it steals the water out of your mouth as you breathe.
And here you are.
And here
He
I-
scans across all of you. And note none of them have your power.
No, they do not.
And what of your
They have
family?
chosen differently.
Shakes his head at you.
Even if you wanted to follow the way you have been, that life is gone.
Yes.
Even if your God had not abandoned you, that life is gone. Things are changing. Dragons are flying and giants are moving. Something else is coming.
We came here to ensure peace, because peace is what we need. We need to stand united.
Oh, you're serious?
Yes.
Let me laugh loud.
Then you may be strong, but you are stupid.
I've been called worse.
There is no peace in the north. Not even the moot commands that.
Sorry, the moots?
But we can find ourselves in agreement, can't we?
And what? That peace is possible? No. You are alone on that.
Deals can be made.
Yes. Leave it to the silver-tongued tricksters to make deals. Like that one there.
Unfortunately,
He
your
points at the
tricksters
corpse of the
don't.
olives.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone
You
was
have to
thinking
make
it.
that decision now.
I am. We go back north.
Let me
Ooh.
put it this way. I would rather have you and your tribe fight beside us, even though you came here in the middle of the night and attacked, because I know that what
And
is
what
coming will
power
demand
do you
more of
bring?
us.
He walks right up to you. Let me see it. Give it to me. Allow me your radiant power. He holds out his
It is
hand.
not mine to give.
Then you are not worthy of commanding us.
I do not ask to command you. I simply ask that you fight with us. As yourself, as your own.
You speak in
are...
circles. My will is to regain power. You say no, do not do as you will. But you say, I want you to fight with us as you. When I say I want to get back power, you deny me this. You speak in circles. Contradiction. Which is it?
You are
No,
already
no.
powerful.
You want me to work with you under your power, with your power, which you are not even capable in giving. A Nevros tribe of no god is not a Nevros tribe.
Then
They
don't
put
be a
no more
Nevros
different
tribe.
than the Gnolls and the goblins.
Look at Arthas.
Hmm.
I've already put power in your hand and you accepted it.
A weapon is not power. I was plenty capable of beating you to death with my bare hands.
That is your power. That is what I am saying.
That just speaks of your own weakness despite everything.
It saddens me that you see it that way.
What
So be
good
it.
are weapons? He points at the bright light in the distance. The pyre, which is still cindering. What good are weapons against such? I know the stem can walk near here. What good are weapons against a god? You're not from here. You don't have to live here. You don't have protection to offer. Or strength or power.
No, not when everybody lives splintered aside from each other apart. Of course not.
You say splintered as if we were some big tribe in the first place. No. This, he gestures at him and the bushback beast, is family. This is my tribe. I want nothing to do with the others.
I would
And look at
just
us. Are we the same? Do we look tribe to you?
No. You're not a tribe.
Point exactly.
And
You say that you need tribe to be strong, to be victorious. Obviously, that's not the case, or you would have emerged
you
victorious.
misunderstand, Southerner. I'm saying you, he taps you right on your torso. Don't understand what it is like up here. Power is needed to survive. Power of gods.
then that's the difference between us. Your gods choose you. We choose our gods.
How fortunate.
A choice that you have the opportunity to make.
And the Benny, like all the other Nevros, he looks at Kasai over there, like that one. You guys can see out of the corners of your eye, Kasai gets a suddenly infuriated look.
Do you think I want to bend the knee to powers above me that are out of my control?
You seem awfully eager to show it, yes.
I would just lean in close. I'd do what I must if I can make the change I want to. Because I don't let my damnable pride put me in an early grave before I could do anything to save myself.
So you are a whore? You sell your body out and pride? I hope standing alive with no dignity is worth it. You are a talker. You are like him. He points at the Alhas again. I am a soldier.
I charged out to meet you in battle.
Yes, so I suppose that means the talker is the bravest one amongst all of you. Very sad. You are a talker. I am a Legratos. I am not afraid of death. You know, deals, talking. I know bloodshed and death. We all. He gestured at his tribe.
If I was afraid of death, I wouldn't give you the spear that was plunged into my chest.
You're arrogant.
I wanted you to be at your best. To give your god one last chance that he might shine favor on you again.
Yes. I suppose she is gone now. Our last chance. And thus we had to go find a new power. And I'm not going to throw in with the stem cannon their malicious grandfather.
Just get up. I've said my piece then.
You say your piece. You obviously want me to join you. But you bring nothing to the table. You bring words. You bring a weapon.
Every man is a weapon.
So that means you bring even less.
For someone so unafraid to die, you seem very reluctant to live. I don't understand. We are different, clearly.
He has a smirk on his face. Southern teachings. Again. What is to live? Drink fancy drink? Go down fancy place and look at fancy place? Wear fancy clothes? He looks you up and down as, quite clearly, the telltale signs of such.
Oh yes.
You don't know anything of the North. And now you condemn me for that. And I condemn you back. We are more similar after all, huh? We are only mortals.
Legratos. How do you bury your dead?
He looks at the bushback beast. With a branch of the beast. But I don't think Goddess Lyko cares anymore. So, what's the point?
It's not about what the goddess wants. It's about what you think is right. You've established that.
And then bury them 6 feet down, like everyone else does. If the goddess has abandoned us, then she can go to hell. And if she finds offense with that statement, she can kill me here and now. At least then that proves she was listening.
And she does.
I'll roll you 100.
That's a side.
On 100.
Oh my god.
Oh god, that's low.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab
His
my
heart gives
shovel
out.
and start digging the hole.
Does he still seem like he's like on whatever Kasai was saying he was on?
I don't know why you guys always ask Kasai.
And toss a shovel to... Oh, if the Ligeratos comes over, toss one to him.
He follows you. Let's see. Let me just check something here. He's not raging anymore, so it's we can the ring plus five. Oh wait, no, that wouldn't be times. Nice! 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 From this gate, a bolt hits the Ligeratus in the neck. A crossbow
what
bolt.
hits him? Oh, a bolt.
A crossbow bolt hits him in the neck. And he just stands there, bleeding profusely from his jugular, as if not even realizing that he's been hit. Redane, Sajar, and all of you actually can see these two Nevros tribesmen, the closest ones to this, just have their eyes shot open in surprise.
I would just yell out to them, "Go! Ensure there's no one out there!" And run to the Ligeratos.
What
He
would
is
it have been
dead.
possible?
He is dying.
Would it have been possible to negate that with the banner? By like
You're not within 30 feet.
Ugh.
I got nothing.
He is
Unless
dead.
I could take it for him.
If you want to risk your own death at it, you'd be rolling a death save. You might just die instantly, and that's it.
I'll risk it.
Very well.
God.
Roll me a death save. Actually, no. Before you do that, roll me a dex save. Let's see if we even intercept this.
Putting your life where your mouth is.
Plus five? Plus 5?
From what?
For what?
From Tullus.
That shit is gone. That's only for the
Yeah,
fight.
that was a battle thing.
Oh, boo.
I'll let you use my inspiration to reroll it.
The DC is 21. Oh my god, you
Okay.
barely managed
Oh my
it.
god.
The person rolled absolute dog shit for the attack.
But they still got good.
Oh god,
That's a
what
lot
am
of
I?
mods. Holy
Make
shit.
me a death save.
List of crits. Oh my god. Not the crit, list of crits.
You suffer 49 points of damage. Interesting.
Oh, DM, Jim.
Interesting. So, you guys see the Ligeratos and Redane walking over to the corpses when Redane struck by I'm not gonna say, I was about to say a pun. No. Struck by otherworldly inspiration, you hear a whizzing sound coming from the northwest. And you get down Mr. President for the Ligeratos. He's a bit confused at this, and he's like, "You wanna fucking go?" And then you tank the hit, the crossbow bolt, which hurts like a son of a bitch and feels like it has the force of 1,000 hammers behind it. Pierce into your upper torso. You're not sure if it hit your heart, but with how much it hurts and how much blood is coming out of you, you think that might be the case. And he is utterly surprised at this, and then the two Nevros tribesmen are also surprised at this. And he just shouts to them, "Block! Block!" And they just immediately begin body blocking, bracing, like tensing themselves, holding up their shields, thus literally body blocking. The Ligeratus turns to all of you guys. "Your healer! Here! Now!"
If no one else
So I
goes
also
over there,
run
I'll run
over.
over there and heal him. Okay.
Big
So
Cat-
yeah, I have cure wounds. I can like tag in if you run out.
I have one, but I also have
Okay,
healing
you do one. I
potions.
can.
Before you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
even make it over there, It's your go, Kasai. She's the Alos, right?
Yeah. I joined the blockers and put myself in front.
Can I attempt to see out here and see if I see anyone?
Redane, you are back in the world of consciousness at 6 HP. Roll me perception at disadvantage.
I'll take that disadvantage. That one. Surprisingly good with disadvantage.
You see nothing.
Yeah.
Nice.
The Ligeratus immediately begins, after seeing Redane as like his wounds, at least his heart wound, closing up, he just grabs you and drags you amongst all the corpses, and even flings a corpse on top of you to prevent anyone from hitting you again.
Yeah, I think he's done
Lovely.
at this point.
It's actually a bit weird. The Ligeratus seems a bit more lucid right now, delivering more orders and commands. He definitely has an animal caught out of place feel to him right now, looking back and forth dartedly, trying to find who shot the bolt. But he is more lucid. Well, moments pass. The Nevros are like up in arms again. Shields out. Those of them that still have shields, that is. Waiting for the next bout of action, but nothing happens. A minute passes. 2. Then it goes back to nothingness. A stillness in activity. And this. He gets like muttering to himself in Nevros. Kasai drops a healing spirit on you, Redane. So you heal back to full eventually. As you see this sort of fiery woven spirit standing guard next to you, and every time you like begin feeling out the pain of your wounds, it just licks your hand and licks your wound, and it heals just a little bit more. Like a dog telling its owner, "It's okay, boss. It's okay." And then, back to the stillness of the night. In the meantime, the Ligeratus is rounding up his men and communicating with them. What just happened? What was that? What information do we know? Last scouting runs, who patrols, what happened? Da-da-da-da-da-da.
The answer is
One of the Nevros does... No, they talk about a lot of stuff that's nearby.
Oh.
Nothing particularly surprising to you guys. They talk about the burning village that was on the last